Hello, Scorpio. Welcome to Creators on the Crest. I'm Stephanie, and this is your reading for April 16th through the 30th. We'll start off with a card for your overall energy. We'll take a look at your energies, the energies connected to you, and how those are dancing and mingling in the middle. And then we'll close off the reading with an oracle card for the Scorpio collective. Do keep in mind these are general readings, so only take what resonates. You may want to watch also your moon sign placement, your rising, and your north node for additional context. You can also cross-watch for a partner, crush, or friend. If you're interested in a personal reading, I will have links in the description below, and you can also interact with me on social media, Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok at Creators on the Crest. Okay. Without further ado, Scorpio, let's get started by pulling a card for you from the Rider-Waite Smith Major Arcana. We will see what your energies look like here. And you got the Chariot. So some forward momentum, maybe gaining momentum with something. This is typically aligned with the sign of Cancer, so a sister water sign for you, but it is about controlled flow, which is very interesting. And I think something may be opening up for you here. I feel like there's movement on something where there hasn't been as much movement before. And this seems like a balanced movement of some kind. So let's get into it and see what we got here in the energies. On your side here, and on the person or situation connected to you here. Okay. And how these are mingling in the middle, Scorpio. Interesting stuff. Okay. All right, Scorpio. So on your side, you get the Magician, the Five of Cups, and the Hermit. Scorpio, this is, obviously you're in some manifestation kinds of energies. There may be some forward momentum to that where things are happening. There's a little disruption here, and I'm even getting it in my throat. When I look at this Five of Cups, this to me is the energy of something very minor, like you lost your keys, you misplaced your keys, you can't find your glasses, they're on top of your head. Woo! It's a very pesky kind of energy that's just like coming up. And it may have to do, for you, it may have to do with, the eclipse, and you may have had a lot on your mind, a lot weighing on your heart lately. And it's just something like, you're like, who moved my cheese? Where's my shit? Where did it go? I just had it. Why? It's the energy of walking into a room to get something. And then the moment you get there, you're like, why did I come in here? Right? It's that kind of little bit distracted kind of energy there. And then you get the Hermit. So you might be like, wait a minute, I need to get centered here. I need to kind of come into my little zone, my happy place, this is my dance space. That's your dance space, coming into your own dance space and feeling your own vibe, like sorting through it all, kind of grounding yourself in, centering yourself in at first glance. And we'll do some clarifiers in a moment. The energy connected to you, they get the Queen of Swords, the Moon, and the High Priestess. This person seems determined, very determined. They're cutting through some bullshit. They're not having certain things. So there might be, something they've been dealing with where they've had to be really sharp-witted and on their toes and really active in that way. They're standing strong though, from what I can see. So it feels like they've got control of the situation. They've got control of the Chariot, which is the overall energy. They've got something going on in the moon there, so something's hidden to them. I do feel like through whatever they've been dealing with recently, this is starting to be illuminated, however. I do see a full moon energy in this card here, and the character is actually holding up the moon. So this could be something they're coming to their own realization, they're coming to their own awareness, they're coming to know how they would do things differently, perhaps. And they've got the High Priestess, so as they're doing this, they're incorporating all the wisdom. Keep in mind, roles can be reversed here sometimes, so you get to decide who's who, but that's looking pretty good. too, even though we do have some of this shadow aspect to deal with. The energies in the middle, you get the Page of Cups and the Hanged Man. Now, this might be kind of a calm feeling after the storm. This might be a need to refresh yourself or the connection after going through something. Remember, this is all about forward momentum and it being more controlled and steady and balanced. And so there's something that you're both taking a look at, or that's being looked at in the connection itself. I don't necessarily see this Hanged Man this time as a stuck energy. I feel like it's a necessary energy for the connection. There's going to be some new perspectives and new awarenesses that come out of this for the both of you. All right, let's look at this Magician for you here. The Page of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Eight of Swords. So a couple eights there. So it might actually be really helpful for you, Scorpio, at this time to work with a little bit of fire energy, whether you are able to make it to a bonfire or you have a fire pit or you just use candles. There's something about fire right now that is going to help you move through some of these energies. And it appears you're trying to manifest something, but you're working hard to let go of certain energies that you've taken on. And I feel like you've taken these on. You've taken these on and they kind of have you at a standstill. And they kind of have you blinded to what's going on around you. And so you're definitely you're chipping away at these energies because you know that they're interfering with your manifestations. And bringing the fire element and thinking about fire being so transformative in alchemy might be helpful to you at this time. Might be a nice tool for you to use. Please don't burn yourself. But, you know, as you maybe take some time in this hermit that you're showing me and you get more balanced within yourself, perhaps it's going to be sitting by the fire, gazing into the fire, something like that. Let's look at why you're losing your keys, misplacing your glasses, walking into rooms and forgetting why you came in there. The Nine of Pentacles, the Four of Pentacles, and the Page of Cups. We have that Page of Cups in the shared energy too. This has to do with an energy of moving toward gaining something or making that forward motion and that momentum towards something and then maybe having it taken away. Now, this could date all the way back to childhood for some of you. This could be an issue where one of your siblings stole a toy and it really affected you, okay? So it's that kind of energetic imprint. And this could be where you at one point had a lot of money and you lost it. It could have been, you know, the stock market. It could have been cryptocurrency you're messing with or something. There's been some sort of gain and then a loss of some sort of gain that has you a little more paranoid or wanting to hold on to things. Now, you are saying, okay, like, I just need to focus more on trusting myself. There's with this Page of Cups, you're coming into kind of a heart-centered energy for yourself. You're offering a gift of love to yourself, a gift of, she's actually got the fish in the cup on this one. And so it's almost like you're offering yourself a gift here. You're offering yourself a gift that is going to help you not only overcome whoever stole your toy or whatever it was, who took something from you, or it was just that you lost something. It's going to help you in your everyday life, in the things that are getting misplaced or any kind of disorganization that you feel. You're offering yourself the gift of love and grace here, and that's really going to help with this. I feel like that's what you need to put toward the whole situation or whatever the past situation is that came up for you. This Hermit is clarified by the Three of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Six of Pentacles. Yes, you're showing me that you really need to take some time for yourself here. This may be just taking some nice quiet walks by yourself, getting into your own element, so to speak, nurturing your gifts, your talents, your abilities, your hobbies, the things that you find pleasure in, that you find are things that bring you joy each day, and getting back into a balance, getting back into where you can exchange energies with the others around you in a much more balanced way. This feels very much like a settling energy, but it may take a little time in that hermit mode to achieve that peace that you're looking for. But it all factors back into what you've gone through here. It is I don't really sense any like super fast moving energies for you. These are things that you're putting your attention on, and you're working through them very with a high level of awareness. You're very aware that you're moving through these. Okay, let's look at this Queen of Swords for the person connected to you. They get the Star, the Two of Cups, and the Nine of Cups. Yeah, they're feeling good. Things are on the up and up here in their energies. They're focused on the partnership with you. They're focused on love in their life. They're focused on getting back to a place of fulfillment where maybe they weren't before. They're very determined about this, like I said, and I think their determination on this is going to go a long way. I'm feeling tenacity. I feel like they're really like battening down the hatches, and they're making sure that they move on in these energies, move forward like the Chariot into these energies. This is where they're going, and they've decided to do it, and you're with them for the ride from what I can see. This feels like definitely like an energy of partnership here. And it's nice because I feel like they are cool sitting back and letting you go through whatever you're going through, letting you hermit out a little bit. That's not going to be a problem for them from what I can see so far. Let's look at this Moon for them, what they're dealing with, that they're trying to illuminate. The King of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Two of Wands. So something that may have happened in their life or in your lives together might have put them in a little bit of a place of questioning their own stability. So while normally and naturally they feel very stable and very masterful of that stable energy, something changed recently for them that put them in more of a, well, let me take a look at this. I do see them looking at this for themselves. I do see them maybe dealing with an insecurity or a shadow that they have. I don't necessarily think that they're talking about it right now. They may have shared it with you, but they're definitely keeping it close to the vest. This is not something that a lot of people know about. This is more personal for them. And, that Two of Wands shows me that that's another confirmation with that Nine of Cups there, that they're cool with letting you do your thing because they're kind of working on their own thing here too. And they're taking a bit of a pause there because they want to kind of look back at whatever has gone on for them, and they really want to do this review for themselves, and they want to really parse through what happened. That's part of their process here. But I like that they're bringing light to the situation. Okay, the High Priestess for them is clarified by the Queen of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords, and the King of Cups. Yeah, so they had the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. This is them learning a different aspect of navigating the practical world. It may be a more hidden or subtle aspect of the practical world than they're used to. They're used to kind of being in that leader, present, stable king kind of energy. But the Queen is coming in here, and she might be a little bit more behind the scenes. This is he or she may be learning to be a little closer to the vest with things. There may be things that they're planning that they don't just want to share with anyone. There is some tension here, mental tension for them coming up, maybe causing a little bit of restlessness for them. But I do see them with the King of Cups here coming back into the heart space. And with all of those cards clarifying the High Priestess, this is wisdom gained for this person. So this is a very important, I see this as a very significant and important process for this person. And quite frankly, it seems like you're both in these spaces where you're each working on important things and you're respecting that the other person is working on their other things. So that's why I got the sense that this hangman really wasn't a stuck energy. It's much more about kind of allowing new perspectives to unfold. And each of you are going to do that individually, and then it comes into the connection. Now, this Page of Cups in the middle, and we remember you got the Page of Cups over here too. On your side, the Six of Swords comes in, and on their side, the Magician. And I remember you also had the Magician. See, these energies are exchanging actually quite nicely. You're bringing more of the calming aspects. Once you get through this bit of, I forgot my keys, where's my glasses kind of energy, you are bringing in a calmer energy in calmer waters, smoother sailing. You're bringing in some nice vibes to this connection, and they're bringing in some magic, which is really cool. They're bringing in some magic, and or they're inspired by your magic here. So I love that. So the energy of manifestation is lighting up on both sides and coming into the connection. And I love that. That's probably why the Chariot came up there for y'all, because it's moving you forward. This Hangman, on your side, it's clarified by the Page of Swords. On their side, the Sun. I am actually getting that when it comes to you, Scorpio, you are quite good with solutions to problems. I don't know if you're always sharing that or if you're holding back on a little bit of that, but you actually have some answers of clarifying what needs to be done, seen, felt, heard, known about this Hanged Man experience. The Hanged Man, in the Norse tradition, it's Odin, and he's surrendered himself to Yggdrasil, the tree of life. And he does this as a very important part of his process. You can see he's put the wand of fire down for this. So it's interesting because you are going to be working with the fire element and at the same time surrendering to whatever you gain from that and bringing it into this connection here. And I think it's going to be a puzzle piece for the two of you. So no pressure, Scorpio, but you're bringing in that. And this person is bringing in just a heck of a lot of joy and happiness about this and about these new perspectives and the wisdom gained. And it's a very nice, powerful energy coming into the connection here. And so I say just allow it. This is you both are being universally guided, and I feel like you're both aware of this and have a certain level of awareness. It's really nice to see, and it's nice that it's kind of it's a complementary balance. These things go together nicely. It's a good time for you to be working on what you're working on. It's a good time for them to be working on what they're working on, and it goes together nicely for the connection as well. It doesn't always look this pretty. And a couple of the other readings, it's not this is like they're coming at it this way, this is that way. It's like mismatched. But for you guys, it looks really nice, Scorpio. So I like this energy that I'm seeing. Scorpio, let's pull you a card to close out the reading here. And you know, if this isn't romantic, this could be a really cool friendship where you guys are really supportive of one another and you just bring in like such cool energies to each other. Scorpio, you get Voyage of the Heart. Love flows through you and to you. How beautiful is that? Voyage of the Heart. Okay, let's find it here. You are beloved. You are deeply loved and profoundly lovable. You are a sacred vessel for love to flow through you. The Creator is love, and in your essence, so are you. In matters of romantic love, all is healing or is already healed on the inner planes. Trust the messages from your heart and follow them, even if they are at odds with your mind. All of your guides are communicating with you. Listen to the soft and subtle whispers of your greater being. Scorpio, so important for you. And I love this because it has been a voyage. It has been a journey. And we're kind of in these nice, calm, connected waters here. So whether this is a friendship or a relationship, this is really beautiful energy to be navigating through. I say enjoy this while you can because it's bringing you momentum, growth, happiness here, calmness. This is beautiful energy. All right, Scorpio. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you resonated, I would love to hear from you in the comments below. It's been nice to be face to face again after doing a lot of top-down readings with just my hands and the cards, and I can't wait to see you next time.